You can follow every rule perfectly and still miss the entire point of being a leader. Jesus said this to the Pharisees in Luke 11:42. He said, "You tithe mint and rue and every herb, but you neglect justice and the love of God. These you ought to have done without neglecting the others." Now, let's break this down because it's a direct lesson for leaders today. The Pharisees were meticulous. They tithed everything, even the tiny herbs from their gardens. They didn't miss a single detail. On the surface, they were flawless. But Jesus saw past the perfection. He called them out. "You've perfected the mechanics," he was saying, "but you've completely missed the point." Here's what he meant: they had rules without compassion, they had law without justice, they had religion without love. And here's the leadership lesson embedded in that: God cares about justice, God cares about love. Those aren't optional add ons to leadership, they're foundational. You can have perfect systems, you can follow all the procedures, you can enforce every policy flawlessly. But if you do it without justice, without fairness, without actually caring about the people affected, you're missing the point. Jesus didn't stop Jesus didn't say stop tithing. He didn't say throw out the rules. He said, "These you ought to have done without neglecting the others." Law and love together, rules and compassion together, justice and mercy together. Here's the question for you as a leader: where are you enforcing the rules but forgetting the people? Where are you technically right but spiritually and morally wrong? Where have you made it all about compliance and missed the actual point, which is caring for your team? God is just, God is love, and the leaders he honors are the ones who mirror both. Read Luke 11:42 and get the full context. And ask yourself, am I a leader who enforces the law or a leader who embodies justice? Subscribe for more biblical wisdom.